Alright, so hi everybody. In my last blog post, I talked about how I would find out how tumors and what causes tumors and what causes congestive heart failure in dogs. And for this fourth blog post, I will talk about that. And I will also talk about pretty much everything overall I've done for Davinci Day for my whole project. And I have also brought my dog, Boo, right here, and to point out some of the tumors he has had himself and really what helped interest me to do this kind of topic. So first I wanted to talk about tumors. Tumors are mainly caused when there's a cancerous cell or really just a cell in one's body that has a mutation, and this causes the cell to multiply extremely fast. For usually when a cell has a mutation, it either kind of kills itself in a way or the body will fight it off first. But whenever a cell has a mutation and it doesn't die right away, it will start to divide and multiply really, really fast, taking over the body and starts to form a tumor. Also, for congestive heart failure, that is mainly caused when the four main chambers of a dog's heart gets filled with a liquid or a fluid, which causes the heart to be unable to pump blood throughout the rest of the dog's body. This can kind of be an issue, for it can still pump a little bit of blood, so the dog will still be alive, but it makes it much harder for the dog to exercise, to eat, really, to breathe. They'll be coughing more, so that's why these surgeries will help these dogs. Sometimes there will also be heart valve failure, so the valves in the heart will actually collapse or won't be functioning correctly, which is another reason why they would need these surgeries. So overall, I have really found out a ton about tumors in dogs, the costs of everything, the hearts. Really, I've learned a ton about the heart in a dog. I have managed to learn so much about my veterinarian and their clinic, and I was able to get an interview with my own Dr. Carpenter, and I've really just been able to connect more with my dog. For if any of you guys have a lab of any sort, you might know that they sprout like potatoes and grow so many tumors extremely fast. So next, I really wanted to talk about my dog Boo, right here. Say hi, buddy. And the tumors he has. So Boo is a black lab, and he is 12 years old, quite an old man. And so I will point out the tumors right now. Okay, so right here, Boo has a medium-sized tumor, about yay big. Yeah, about yay big right here, underneath his skin. It's pretty large, a little larger than a softball, but a little smaller than a baseball, between his armpit. He also has one on the... Boo, come on, it's alright, buddy. He has one on the top of his paw, if you can see it, which is a very small tumor, and that we're afraid might have wrapped up along his paw, which also causes these tumors to cost quite a bit more money. He actually had a very large tumor on the back of his paw, and you can see where some of the fur has been shaved and where he chewed the most, because he had an extremely large tumor that we got removed. This tumor we named Mr. Googly Eyes because it used to be big and it would just hang right off the side of his paw. He's still a little sensitive there. Sorry, buddy. But he also has a small sprout up on the back of his back. Now the vet says we should not complete any more surgeries because he is too old and might not be able to withstand the anesthesia and everything like that. And they're also afraid that some of these tumors, like the little sprouts on his back and on his paw, will actually wrap around bones and ligaments themselves. And though you can only see a little bit at the top, there's so much more that could be spread throughout the rest of his body. So that's also another reason why these surgeries can be so expensive, because what you may see as just a small thing being removed, it's really a very large tumor that could be just spread throughout under all the skin and wrapped around ligaments and bones, and could also be dangerous to remove. So this is my dog Boo, and thank you everybody for listening and following all of my Davinci Day blog posts. I am so excited to actually complete my Davinci Day project this Friday, April 6th, and I hope you guys will follow along with everything else I learned about dogs and their tumors and hearts and stuff. Thank you. Bye.